Hey everyone, it's Mike, and today I wanted to talk about a new thing I want to talk about. It's how do you become a vegan? So let's go over some of the questions that come up when people are thinking about going vegan. I asked a few people, what are some of your top questions? And so today we start with number one. What would I eat?
Um, it's very chickeny. Wow. That is super chickeny. That is really realistic. I've had some, I believe there's a Gardein grilled chicken version that I thought was that tasted like chicken and had the texture, and I didn't really care for it. This is even more so. Yeah, if you can't tell, I'm not too into that. I don't really like chicken, but I think that's awesome because there are a lot of people who really like chicken and can't imagine giving it up, and this would be a great alternative because I mean, that's way too much like chicken for me.
So you're thinking about going vegan or whole food, plant-based, and you see people talking about it. You see Freelee the Banana Girl, or you see fully Raw Christina, you see Unnatural Vegan or Potato Strong, and you're like, they just seem to eat the same thing over and over again. Well, they don't. We're just getting a view of what they eat. And so I think it's important to understand that on a vegan diet or a whole food plant-based diet, essentially a diet without meat, without animal products, no dairy, no honey, no eggs. That's about all the no's. Everything else is yes. And when you go and decide that you're going to be plant-based and you decide you're going to be vegan, you don't have to necessarily be the healthiest vegan. There's no like law anywhere that says that if you're going to be vegan, you have to be a healthy vegan, right? You just see a lot of people talking about that because a lot of people come to veganism from the idea of trying to be healthier. And so you see a lot of focus on that, especially on YouTube and in blogs and stuff like that. But that's not the only way to be vegan. And you don't need to put that much pressure on yourself. It's really simple. And I think now is a great time, and it's only going to get better to switch. There's so many options. You go to your regular grocery store and they're carrying vegan mayo. They're carrying vegan cheeses. They have vegan meat products, or vegan protein products would be a better way to say it. So you have all kinds of options. There's all kinds of recipe books that you can buy. There's videos showing you how to do recipes. There's blogs and vlogs and Pinterest and Instagram and all these places to give you ideas for recipes if you want to cook things. But if you don't want to cook things, if you're just a person that likes to take stuff out of the freezer and stick it in the microwave and cook it up, there's options for you too. You don't have to limit yourself. So what can you eat? You can order pizza from Domino's. You just don't have cheese on it. You don't have meat on it. You can get frozen pizzas. You can get any number of cereals are out there that you can eat vegan. For dairy, you have almond milk, soy milk, rice milk. You can try different kinds and different flavors. They have vanilla, chocolate. Just find what works for you. Just because you try something that you see someone else do in a video doesn't mean that's what's going to work for you, right? So try different things. You don't have to go fully raw, and be munching on mangoes and strawberries and grapes and avocados and stuff like that. But if that's what you like, you can do that. It's just your options are so wide. So don't limit yourself. Don't feel like it's not possible. And if you really aren't sure and you're interested in becoming a vegan or a whole food plant-based person, and you still feel like it's hard for you to figure out what you're going to eat, make sure you comment down below. and I can try to help you, or others that read that will try to help you, and we can help you work through that. It's really it's so much easier now than it was, say, 20 years ago, and the food tastes better. Even the fake meats taste like that meat. It's just crazy how much similar that stuff can taste. They even have egg products now that taste like eggs. So just give it a chance. Realize that there is no restriction in veganism. We eat everything that really has been intended for humans to eat. We're eating with compassion. We're not harming animals with what we do, and that's really the key. All the healthy eating and stuff, that's just a side benefit if you want it. You don't have to go after that. You don't have to restrict yourself that way. But it's there for you if you want it. But don't feel pressured. Don't feel like that's the only way to be vegan. There's lots of ways, and you can find your own way. You don't have to be a vegan like me, right? You can look at my what I eat in a day videos and think, oh, I couldn't do that. Well, don't do that. You don't have to eat like me. You see Freelee, what she eats in a day, and you're like, well, I can't do that. Well, don't do that. Find your own way of being vegan. Yeah, that's my suggestion. Please, if you're interested in it and you're not sure, leave comments down below, and we can help you. If you feel like you want to give it a shot, then give it a shot. You know, the first step is the hardest. Take a few more steps, and you'll find out it's really much easier than you thought, and it ends up being cheaper too. So yeah, like this video, dislike this video, let me know, give me some feedback. I'd really appreciate it. I'll have another video coming up. I think the one thing that we want to talk about next is probably, well, if you've decided and you found some food that you want to do, you need to talk about how much you need to eat, because it's different when you're a vegan. Thanks so much. See you next time. Make sure you subscribe to catch that. Bye.